Hey, it's H here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for S&P 500. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave Theory and provide multiple scenarios the price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the different possibilities. Starting here on 1 hour time frame, we have two different scenarios for this structure that is coming off of these lows from the midpoint of June basically. Let's start with the bullish count first, in which we are looking this as an impulse count. So from here, from the lows, we could have this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 1 3-way pullback. I'll label this as WXY into wave 2. Right around that golden pocket, just went through a bit. 1-to-1 extension of this leg right in here, so that would fit that very well. After that point, we would have this as 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 into wave 1 and 3-way pullback into wave 2. Now this is the only thing that I don't really like this structure on S&P 500 is that we did not even get to the 38 retracement here on a bullish scenario. Of course, if the markets are really bullish, then this is not anything unusual. So we could be adding that 23.6 here as well. However, at the moment, as we have been just ranging, is quite untypical for me at least to see that this could be the start of wave 2. But of course, it is possible. Since then, we've had another push higher. At the moment, again, if we are looking at the structures from here, 1, 2, we could be saying that this is an extended wave 1, and this, what we have here, is going to be a wave 3. But we don't know about that yet. It is, again, 1-to-1 extension of this first leg is all the way up here around $4,200, which we also have the extension target for this wave 5 of 1.618, as wave 3 did not really extend here, so we could be expecting an extension here on this 5th wave of this minuscule count, or the blue count. So that is one way of looking at it. Also, if we are looking at RSI, we have a high here on this peak instead. If we are looking at lower time frames, however, the peak in RSI is back here. So it would be kind of hard to say that this is a third, although it is possible if we are creating this into a 1, 2, 1, 2 scenario. At that point, this definitely can be another 3, 4, and 3, 4, and 5. So that way we could get an extension here. If we are labeling it as such, we have currently had it here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. The 5 is very extended. The issue I have with this count is that we don't really have a good looking structure from these lows. We had the lows here, and it is not visible to see a 5-way structure off of these lows. If we are saying this is a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, then this wave 3 here is the smallest of them, of these structures, so that can't be the case. So yeah, it is definitely not very clear what this is at the moment. We just need to be looking at, I feel like, overall prices and overall structures instead of nitpicking it here. So either this is indeed that 5th as a whole structure, and we have just an invisible 1, 2, 3, 4, and this would be the last leg, as we are getting that divergences. These are alarming us that, hey, wake up, that there is going to be some kind of move downwards again. Whether this is finished now or we're going to be creating another high here, I'm not quite sure. It of course can come up all the way to this 1-to-1, which again we are right around these areas of resistance. If we are overlaying the non-Elliott Wave stuff here and looking for targets, we have weekly, daily, and another daily just ahead above us. We could consider this whole structure here as some kind of order block. We have some resistance on it, and only after we have gone through the whole volume block that we have here basically, then we can look for higher prices. We definitely do have liquidity above these highs here, so again we have that another volume block coming in here that is from the previous wave structures, right? But yeah, just one scenario there. Now let's take a look at the bearish option. and close down the non-Elliott Wave stuff first, and this one. So this is definitely not out of the ordinary wave structure for wave C either. So overall what we would be looking for is an A, B and C wave. Then here we could have this as a 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This same structure could be applied to wave 3 as well, in which again we would expect a very small wave 4 here, not get back to the possible wave 1 area. I've labeled it as this just because I feel like if we want to be bullish, might as well be more bullish than this least bullish case, right? So again, we can have this as 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We do have divergence between the third and fifth here. The wave 3 top here though is so low that I don't really like that at all. At any impulse level we would need a third wave and the fifth wave have divergence, and having this top here as the third wave just doesn't really make too much sense. So it is possible that wave C here is going to be extending a bit higher as well. If we are just going to be pivoting from here on out, we could definitely have this wave on 5 wave structure finished. Actually, let me just make sure that that is the case, because I can't remember if is this that. Oh yeah, there we go. So it is slightly larger, this third wave, than the first wave, as we see here. So it is fine overall. Wave 4 again does not get to the wave 1 area, and we can have some kind of wave 5 structure here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and same issues here that we pointed out before with the RSI. But this is going to be the expectations going into Monday. If we are going to be looking for downwards pressure, I would be looking for us to take out this previous area if we want to be bearish. So this structure has to be broken downwards and preferably back tested before we can turn more bearish. Before that, there's multiple scenarios on bullish side. We could have this as a 1, 2, another 1, 2. Even if we are breaking this structure here, it does not mean that we can turn on the full bear mode again. We can definitely look into the structure, what we are having, and if it is coming down, see if that is 5 waves or not. If it is 5 waves, we could be expecting something like this to get us another 1, 2, as in this green structure here. So a couple of different ideas overall, still worth looking into. But those are the thoughts I have at the moment for S&P 500 and to the start of next week on Monday. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes, and link to my free Discord server in the description below. And for now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.